Oh shit, I should have. Okay. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, you guys? What is going on? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. So, what is going on, you guys? What is going on? I'm telling just kind of trying to fix my hat and all this other good stuff. But what is going on, you guys? I hope you guys have had a lovely day. I really do. I hope you guys, are ready for the weekend, even though my ass got to work all weekend. But we still going to be up in here doing our thug thizzle. It really don't even matter. But what's going on, y'all? Let me fix my hat. Shit. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? We are getting back into the business of, trying to give you guys more consistent content and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been saying for a while now, for the last couple of days, I've been talking about the boredom of, the content that I've been doing and stuff like that. But I'm still going to give you guys whatever, all the things that you want from me and all the things that you need. Is just that right now I am putting my plan for New Year's for 2025 into place. And let me let you guys know that on the 27th, it's year 14 of Scotty by Nature TV. Yes, this YouTube channel of mine will be 14 years old on October the 27th. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for this. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for my 14th. I'm probably just going to go live or something like that just for the hell of it. I don't know. And just invite some of my friends up here. I really don't know, but we'll figure it out. But yes, before we get into anything, you guys do know that I have to give you guys the church announcements and let you guys know what I got coming up on the platform and stuff like that before we get into anything. And you guys do know that with every live, the goal is always to hit 100 plus and more. Okay. Now let's get into what we got coming up. Now today is Thursday, which means that later on today we will be getting to the Chasing panel. Okay, we'll be going live around 9:30 right after the Chasing Orlando reunion. So make sure you guys tune in to that. Okay, make sure you guys tune in to that. I'm expecting all 6 of us to be in the building tonight, all 6 of us. So make sure you guys tune in. Also, that's about it. But I'm gonna also let you guys know about the upcoming reviews that we got coming up. Next Friday, Bell Collective will be returning, which means that your boy will be going live every Friday night after the show. So make sure you guys tune in, okay? My link is already available for Bell Collective already. My link is already done, already ready. So get on. So just make sure you guys are prepared. Make sure you set your reminders and stuff because I cannot wait. Also, Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming back next Saturday as well to finish off the second part of this season. And I will be back to review the show. So make sure you guys tune into my review because I will be reviewing it to the very end. And also, your favorite trio, this Belle Biv DeVoe of the Whether You Like It or Not panels, Scotty, Terrence, and Josiah will be back for a roasted review once again. And this time we will be covering Bell Collective. Okay, so make sure you guys tune in to that on Wednesday. It will be on Wednesdays from now on. And that's all I really got right now. But I do intend on reviewing like the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I did put that on my community wall and I was asking everybody. I was like, do you guys want me to review the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? I've tried to recap it before, maybe around 2012 or something like that. 2011, 2012 when I first started YouTube, probably around that time. But that's when I first started trying to review the show. But we're going to get into it. It was no no's. Everybody was saying, yeah, do it. Yeah, do it. So, we're going to see what it gives. And also, for the person that just asked me, shout out to Sharice. She asked, are you going to review Love and Hip Hop Miami? And I have made the executive decision that I'm going to review Love and Hip Hop Miami. I just don't know if it's going to be live because I do know that it comes on Mondays, and the Whether You Like It or Not panels on Monday. But maybe I could just go live about it on Tuesday or something like that and do it that way. I mean, I really don't know. I'm going to figure it out. First things first, shout out to Harviana who's in the building right now. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to his channel if you haven't. I already had him on my channel before for Young, Fresh, and New this past summer. So if you haven't subscribed to him based off of that alone, go ahead and do it now. Okay. So like I said before, We are going into get into the mess for today. This is going to be a pretty short live, like I said, and y'all know that the goal all the time is for us to hit 100 plus and and more, because I'm not really in the algorithm right now. I'm fighting to get back into the algorithm right now, so that's why it ain't that many. A lot of folks ain't even being notified about my lives, but we're gonna continue to do what it do. We're gonna continue to do that. So let's go ahead and get into, hey Nikki, let's go ahead and get into what we're here to talk about. So we're gonna first start off with DaBaby and Meg. Oh, that was a horrible picture of Meg. I should have picked another one. But we're gonna go ahead and get into DaBaby and Megan Thee Stallion, y'all. Yes, I am gonna be reviewing Married to Medicine as well. I forgot to mention that. Yes, I will be reviewing that too. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about them first. Now, apparently, canceled DaBaby, went on Drink Champs, okay? Because DaBaby been canceled for some time now. We already know that he been canceled, ever since he made those remarks about AIDS and the rainbow community and stuff like that. He's been canceled. He's been canceled for quite some time now. He ain't been putting out no music. And I think recently he tried to put out some music and it just wasn't working for the people. It just wasn't working. So now he goes on Drink Champs and he starts talking about Megan Thee Stallion, and he starts talking about, the music that they've done together in the past and stuff like that, and how he feels like the shit that she been making with other people has been whack, and he wants her to come home and go back to doing music with him again. I really hate that picture I chose. I should have picked another one, as I said before, but whatever. So we're going to go ahead and get into what he said on Drink Champs. And after we get into that, then we'll be right back with my opinion. Let's get into it, y'all. Let me put myself on mute so y'all can hear it good. Let's get into
it. It was making before.
Yeah.
Come home, baby. You ain't got to be making all that lame shit with none of these other niggas. We can come get it in. Or we cannot.
Y'all make beautiful music.
You got to, I know how to talk that shit.
For lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Y'all like Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. I went too far?
Nah.
Sorry.
Nah,
that was accurate.
Do you?
Yeah, that was accurate.
Do you?
So I need to hear more Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. I need to hear more.
I'm open to it.
Yeah?
Yeah. So shout out to Meg. The type shit me and Meg was making before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come home, baby. You ain't got to be making all that lame shit with none of these other niggas. We can come get it in. Or we cannot.
Y'all make beautiful music.
You got to, I know how to talk that shit.
For lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Y'all like Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. I went too far?
Nah.
Sorry.
No,
that was accurate.
Do you?
Yeah, that was accurate.
Do you?
So I need to hear more Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. I need to hear more.
I'm open to it.
Yeah?
Yeah. So shout out to Meg. The type shit me and Meg.
First of all, my bad for making that play more than one time. I'm sorry about that, but let's go ahead and get into this. Now, first things first. I'm going to try not to come across like I'm being biased. I'm really going to try not to sound that way, because everybody and their mama know that I love me some Megan Thee Stallion. Everybody know that. But how you going to sit up here and disrespect her music and then turn around and beg her to work with you again? What sense does that make? Can somebody make that make sense to me or for me? Because it's like, you disrespecting her music, but you want to be back working with her on music. And it's like, no, my nigga, she don't need you. She don't need you. She has been soaring without you for quite some time now. She's been making hit records without you for quite some time now. It's just that you fucked that up for your own self with her. You ruined your relationship with Megan when you decided to do that funny shit with Tory Lanez, okay? You did that bullshit at that concert. You did that show with him. You did that record with him. You supposed to be, her best friend or whatever you were supposed to be to her. And you was out here endorsing, the dude that shot her in the foot. So what make you think that she would ever want to work with you again in the first place. You did a lot of shiesty, shady ass shit to her. Okay? And she don't need you for no track. We don't need no DaBaby and Megan records no more. We got Glorilla and Meg now. They're the chemistry. They're the duo that everybody didn't know that we need. They're the duo. So we don't really need you, DaBaby. What you need to do is focus on making your own comeback, because you messed up your own career the same way you messed up your relationship with Meg, the same way you messed up, anything else that you had going on. Because let's be real, at one point in time in the early 2020s, okay, let me just say that early 2020s, maybe like around 2018, 2019, 2020, DaBaby was a big deal. DaBaby was on everybody's records. DaBaby had his own records on the radio. DaBaby was nominated for Grammys. DaBaby was the next big thing out here. All the girls wanted to fuck him. He was everywhere. And I will not lie and make it sound like he did not make no good music with Meg, because he did. Cash Shit is one of my favorite Megan songs. Cry Baby is also one of my favorite Megan songs. But you can't disrespect somebody and then turn around and think that they supposed to work with you. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't never said nothing about y'all doing no, at least I ain't never said it, just like Dead Top said. I never said nothing about y'all doing no joint project together, because I don't want to hear y'all do no whole project together. If you want to be real about it, we all want Glorilla to do it with her. Like, you just trying to get in where you fit in, and it's just based off of what you just said. Is the shit that she was talking about at the very beginning of Hiss, where she said, all you bitch ass niggas want 24 hours of attention. And that's exactly what you want, because you already know that if you talk about Meg, you're going to get your 24 hours of attention, because we know it's half and half with this Megan situation. There's 50% of people that love her, and then there's 50% of people that hate her. And a lot of the people that hate her are either barbs, or they're, toxic ass men with toxic masculinity who thinks that Tori really didn't do nothing to her. So it's just that, girl, move on, DaBaby, because we hear you crying out. I mean, I know you doing that Mario shit. I can hear your heart crying out for me. We can hear your heart crying out for me. We hear that. But at the end of the day, you fucked yourself up, okay? You fucked up your own music career. You fucked up your relationship with Meg, and you alienated your gay audience. So you got to work to get that back. And I don't know if you're going to ever get that back. I, for one, don't give a damn if you ever get it back, if you want me to be honest. And I don't give a fuck about DaBaby. The only baby that I care about really is Lil Baby, and I don't really care about him either. I just like that one song about him, and that's that song, How I Go. Come and get that pussy on me, I'm running from it, and that's the only song I like by him. And that's the only song I know about him, actually. And the song that he did with Monica, the Trenches record that he did with Monica. Well, the Trenches record that Monica did with him, rather, let's just say that. But don't nobody care about DaBaby. Go on about your business, child. You fucked up for yourself. Moving on to the next topic. The next topic is Bobby Lytes and Tommie Lee. Okay, two people that get on my motherfucking nerves. Okay, now if you guys was watching Baddies Caribbean or Baddies Caribbean, however you pronounce it, because people pronounce it two different ways, they got into a scuffle in a sense. Like, Tommie was punching Bobby and doing what Tommie drunk ass does, all that other weird shit she was doing. And apparently she revealed some shit backstage saying that Bobby Lytes told her that he had AIDS. And somebody picked it up on social media, put it on Twitter, and now the blogs are starting to pick it up. And now Bobby Lytes is talking about suing not just Tommie, but he's also talking about suing Tasha K. I got to say it like Armand Wiggins. Tasha K. Not only Tasha K, but Kaya. Okay? Because, there have been some innuendos about him having HIV or having AIDS for quite some time now. That's normally, their go-to diss for him is to say that he, got AIDS or whatever, right? So I'm gonna show you the video first, and Then we're going to see Bobby's response. And not only are we going to see Bobby's response, we're also going to show Zeus's response to all of this. And then we're going to show Tommie's response. And I really want to play Tasha K's response to him, talking about he going to sue her. But I know that she like to strike channels. And I ain't got time for her to be trying to strike mine, okay? I'm trying to revamp mine right now. So I don't know what she doing, but I ain't got no time for it. In the words of Fantasia, no time for it. Okay, but anyway, we're about to go ahead and get into this thing right here. And then we'll be back. Let me put myself on mute. Let's get into it, y'all.
You're with fucking play. Don't fucking play with me.
Bitch, please,
Nigga,
bitch, I'm not scared of you, hoe.
Bitch,
In the
you
name
ain't
of
got
Jesus,
nobody,
in the
nigga.
name of Jesus,
You ain't
bitch,
got nobody.
I rebuke
What's
you,
up?
you dirty ass bitch.
What's up? Oh yeah,
I rebuke
real
you,
dirt.
bitch. I
Real
rebuke
dirt.
you.
Same person
I
that
rebuke you. I am gonna give it here, baby. Here,
What's
bitch.
up? Oh yeah,
I
real
rebuke you,
dirt.
bitch. I rebuke you.
Same person
I
that
rebuke you. I am gonna give it.
Now, I had to play that twice to make sure I heard what everybody said that they heard. Did y'all hear her say, I'm the same person that you told that consoled you when you told me that you had AIDS? Did y'all hear that? Just let me know if you did now. Just let me know if you did. Because if you didn't, I'm going to rewind this shit. I'm going to rewind it one more time.
You, bitch. I rebuke you.
Same person that
I rebuke you. I am gonna give it here.
And I rewind it for a second time. Well, for a third time. And that's exactly, okay, somebody said play it again. I'm going to play it one more time. And then we're going to get into the rest. Okay? Here we go.
What's up? Oh yeah,
I
real
rebuke you,
dirt.
bitch. I rebuke you.
Same person that
I rebuke you. I am gonna give it here, baby. Here.
He called her a dirty ass bitch. She said, yeah, real dirty. The same person that consoled you when you told me you had AIDS. Okay? Now, Bobby responded and he said, damn, Tommie said AIDS. Wow. In that moment, I didn't hear her. Watching the reunion now, I'm so disgusted by her even more. One thing I know I would never do in life is lie on another person's health, because guess what? AIDS ain't just for gay people. Now clock that. And God don't play about me. Okay? Now, I just want to know, and I'm not even being funny. I promise y'all, I'm not being funny, because this ain't nothing to be funny about, first of all. Okay? So I just want y'all to know that I'm not being funny when I ask this question. Do you all think that Bobby really told her that he had AIDS? Because it's weird to me that she just up and said, I'm the same person that consoled you when you said that you had AIDS. Okay? I would hope that she did not make that up. I would hope that she didn't make that up, because if she didn't make that up, that's wrong, that's foul, and that's Bobby's business. And I don't care how nobody feels about Bobby. That's messed up. You do not sit around and just put somebody's health issues out there. You feel what I'm saying? I would never be. That's why I don't understand like the reads that the health reads that the gays try to use, like, oh, that's why you got HIV, that's why you positive, or that's why you got AIDS, or that's why you got, that's why you got herpes, or that's why, as if you're immune from getting this shit yourself. We all at risk to get this shit every time we open up our legs and bust it wide open and tell them to bring it back. We all are. Because some people lie and some people don't even tell us what the fuck they got. So we need to stop it with the health reads, because just like it happened to them, it can happen to you. Okay, let's start there. And what I don't need is for people to constantly say, whenever they're disrespecting a gay guy, they love to throw in a AIDS read. They always throw AIDS in there. They always try to make it seem like every gay guy got AIDS and stuff like that. I just recently I just touched on it yesterday on my live about Funky and LAMH and things like that, when the millimeters were upset with me, and they constantly would say, you got AIDS, and all or you look like you got AIDS and shit like that. Now, how do I look like I got AIDS? AIDS ain't got no look. HIV ain't got no look. Some of the most beautiful people out here will tell you that it's some people that look good as a muff, and you won't even know that they are dealing with that shit. So stop doing that. Now, this is what Jessica A said in a comment. Shout out to you. She says, I think he probably revealed that he is HIV positive because they were friends. But some people think that HIV is the same as AIDS, so they call it either one. And that is very true. That is very true. Sometimes I had a you know what? I don't want to say what exactly they are to me. So this is what I'm going to say. I had a person that was very close to me come out and say that they had HIV. As a matter of fact, no, I'm going to go ahead and say it because they actually talked about it publicly in the newspaper. So it's not like it's a secret at this point. But one of my cousins came out and said that they were HIV positive. And I remember one of our other cousins calling me saying, hey, such and such got AIDS. What you talking about? Such and such got AIDS. And I'm like, they don't have AIDS. It's HIV. They don't have AIDS. HIV and AIDS are two different things. And HIV is not a death sentence. So I'm gonna need for people to stop acting like it is. Educate yourself on shit before y'all start talking shit about it. You feel what I'm saying? So they was like, such and such got I said, they don't have AIDS, bro. They don't have AIDS. It's HIV. They're positive. They don't have AIDS. You know what I mean? That's the ignorance of people. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see. If Bobby confided in Tommie about having AIDS, that wasn't her business to put it out there in the public. AIDS isn't a gay disease. Anybody can get who don't have protected sex or dirty. Exactly. Okay. Like, we got to be honest about that. Now, I ain't got it, but I don't judge the next person that does. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge the next person that does at all. I don't. Why would I? It is what it is. Just take care of yourself. Take your meds. Do whatever you're supposed to do to make sure that you stay alive. Do that. You know what I mean? Like I had countless people come and confide in me and tell me that they were HIV positive, and I never looked at them no kind of way. I'd be forgetting that they even have it, because it ain't that shit don't bother me. I'm not gonna look at you differently because you're positive. Okay, I still fuck with you. The same way I dated a guy that was positive. He came to me and he was saying that he told me that he was positive, and I'm like, okay. They ain't gonna stop me from talking to you. I'm not gonna shun you just because you're positive. I'm not gonna do that. Hey, Diego, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna shun you because you're positive. Everybody deserves to be loved, whether you're positive or negative. Everybody deserves to be loved. Okay? So no, I'm not that type of nigga at all. Like I said, I dated a man that was positive. I remember meeting a guy for the first time, and we spent some time together one day, and he told me, I just want to let you know that I'm positive. He told me the first night we met, and I was like, cool, okay, that's fine. I appreciate you for telling me. It's always a bonus when someone tells you what the tea is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's always a good thing when someone lets you know what's going on with them. You know, at least he didn't hide it. At least he told me, you know? So that made me respect him even more. But I'm not going to look at him like he dirty or look at him like he nasty because he got HIV. You know, I'm never going to do that. I just feel like, just like somebody said, he could have told her that he was HIV positive, and she probably took it and made it and said that it was AIDS, because that's what people do. They try to make it be one and the same. So the next thing that we're going to get into with this situation is this statement that Zeus made. First of all, shout out to the Zeus News T Inc. page on Instagram. Shout out. Okay. It says, in light of the statements made by Tommie Lee regarding Bobby's health status during the most recent broadcast of the Baddies Caribbean reunion, We would like to address and clarify the following. The remarks in question uttered by Tommie Lee do not reflect factual information and should not be construed as representation of truth. We wish to explicitly affirm that any us oh shit. Oh, I hate fucking up a word. Assertions, I think I said it right. If I didn't, just let me know. Made by Tommie concerning Bobby's health were entirely unfounded and inaccurate. This clarification is issued to ensure that our audience receive accurate information and to maintain the integrity of our program. Now, let's look at some of the comments, right? Now, someone says, but my thing is, why say something now? She said it in your face and you waited until it was on TV to say something to her about it. Someone says, he def got it because them posting this is crazy. They been saying Bobby has AIDS, but now they want to debunk it. Okay. That's so ignorant to me. Tommie needs to sue them for the amount of times they say she on coke and prove that she wasn't. And she proved that she wasn't. Because it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when she do it. That's not the same. Talking about somebody doing drugs is not the same thing as exposing somebody's health. That's not the same. And somebody said nobody was thinking about it, but now you're making a big deal and we think you're lying. I don't understand people. And this is why I don't do this Zeus shit, because I just feel like, and I hate to generalize people and audiences and things like that. I really don't want to be that guy. I promise you I don't. But I just be feeling like people that watch Zeus is dusty, dirty, dingy, and ignorant as hell. You feel what I'm saying? That's exactly what I be thinking when I hear about people watching Zeus. Because if you just look at the comments and stuff like that, it's just like y'all want it. I feel like y'all want this shit to be true. Y'all want him to have AIDS. Y'all want him to be HIV positive. Y'all want him to be sick so y'all can sit up here and use it as a silver bullet against him. The boy said that he did not hear Tommie say that. And just because people been saying that he got AIDS for years, that don't mean that he don't have a right to feel no type of way about it. He felt some type of way when Kaya was out here saying it. He was feeling some type of way then. And he ain't got to make them post shit. Zeus doing it to cover their ass because they don't want to get sued. But my problem is, why would y'all air that? If we're being honest, why would y'all even air that? Why would y'all even show that part or whatever? Or if y'all was going to air them arguing, why y'all just didn't bleep the shit out? Why y'all didn't bleep it out? Why did y'all do that? I don't get it. Like, everybody's so hung up on reads and everybody hung up about, reading somebody down and cutting them down and stuff like that. But when you go to the limits to talk about people's health and shit like that, you already lost the battle, baby. You already lost it when you do that. So I can't get with that. I can't get with it. I refuse to get with it. And I don't care what nobody say. If Bobby wants to sue Tommie, he should. If Tommie wants to sue Tasha K, look. Didn't she say something about him having hot blood or something? I really want to play what she said, but I know she'll probably, strike me, and I ain't got time for that. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. And the fact that Hazel E is even in the comments, laughing at this shit is a travesty. The fact that you even laughing at it, it gives ignorant. The fact that you even think that it's funny, it gives ignorant. But you an ignorant person. I mean, you the same one who got a problem with your own race and your own skin color, honey. Like, you are terrible. Like, you are definitely terrible. You are terrible. I'm trying to see what Tasha K said because I know she said something about it on Twitter, I believe, at one point. Okay, there we go. Now, let me post this because this ain't no audio of her. So let me put this up here. Now, Tasha K said bloody lights. Okay, that's she already started out wrong, calling him bloody lights. She started out wrong. She said, I never said or insinuated that you had any type of STD. I called you verbatim, hot blood Bobby Lights. But my thing is, Tasha, if you calling a nigga hot blood Bobby Lights, what do you think they gonna take from that? Come on now. We're not gonna play the gaslighting game, Tasha. Come on now. I'm just saying. I don't care what definition you put up there. When you calling somebody hot blood, that's exactly what a person would think that you're insinuating, especially when they gay. Okay? Let's be real now. Let's be real now, Tasha. And y'all know, I'm never one to like go in on Tasha K or nothing like that. But I gotta call ignorance where ignorance lies. And that's, you ain't gonna play with my face with that, Tasha. Now, first of all, you already called him bloody lights. Like, that's one thing that you did that was kind of messed up by calling him that. And then you turn around and say that you didn't insinuate or said that he had an STD. You didn't have to say it by you calling him hot blood. That would make, when you first called him hot blood, I thought you was trying to insinuate that he had something. You're playing a game of gaslighting semantics. That's what you're doing. Like, you're saying, oh, I didn't say that you had STD. Oh, I didn't say that you had HIV. I called you hot blood Bobby, and this is what the definition of hot blood really means. But ain't nobody thinking, you know that's not what you meant. You know that's not what you meant, regardless of what the definition states. Because the definition don't even say anything about nobody's illness or nothing like that. So we can say that. But however, that don't mean nothing. Regardless of what the definition states or what you said, it still looks bad that you said that. And again, he gay. And we already know that this AIDS and HIV thing is a stigma either way it goes. And that's the first thing that they go to, is to say that we got AIDS. So by you calling him hot blood, that's what anybody would have thought that meant. Period. Anybody would have thought that. We can't sit up here and act like we don't know that. You know what I mean? Like, let me just say this. Let me ask y'all this question, and it's almost 200 of y'all in here. So I want y'all to answer this question. When Tasha K called Bobby Lights hot blood Bobby Lights, did y'all think that she was insinuating that he had HIV or AIDS or STD? Put 1 in the comments if you think that's what she was insinuating, or 2 for if you don't think that's what she was insinuating. 1 for yes, 2 for no. I want to know what y'all think first. Let me see. I see a lot of ones. There's 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 a lot of ones. So just about all y'all feel like that's what she was insinuating. I know that's what she was insinuating. She ain't finna fool me. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into what Tommie has stated, y'all. So like I said, if you're new to the platform, because we're almost at 200 people, if you're brand new to the platform, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We have a great time over here. So do your due diligence and subscribe and like the video if you haven't either. Okay, so she said, I didn't follow Bobby around taunting him. I didn't have the crowd boo him. I didn't pick up his wig and start swinging it around making jokes. And I also didn't start an argument with him. He has selective memory or brain fog due to his personal activities he partakes in. She trying to talk about him doing coke. Tell me if I'm wrong. Everything is always so cute and funny when jokes on me, right? I take it all on the chin and move on. He has misplaced anger that isn't my show or my network, but suing me in response to how he treated me is absurd. In his head, he thinks he's the lesser evil, but in mine, I see who's really to blame here. And apart from him starting that whole encounter, second in line would be the people who aired that he isn't a part of the cast. So why was that important to air? Oh, because it makes me look terrible, right? Unfortunately, I'll never apologize for defending myself. I'll see you in court. And I'll be having a sit-down interview about this conversation in its entirety because a few things were left out. A few things were left out, which is why they made their fake ill apology. Also, nobody in life has witnessed or seen me ever do cocaine. But did Zeus clear that up? And I mentioned that to them time and time again. I don't play about that. I'm pretty honest about what I do, and I do not. What I don't do, hold on. What I do and don't do not. That's not that's anyone's business, but I am. And they've continued to assassinate my character, letting lies spread all over TV. I think it's time for everyone's truth to come out. Why would I hold it down for people who care nothing about me? That's over. Tearing down Black people shouldn't be celebrated the way that it is, but each and every subscription shows that this is what y'all want to see. Don't be shocked now. You pay to see it, and you're also a part of it. Tommie, I'm gonna wait. Hold on. Furthermore, I apologize to anyone battling the disease, and my comments towards an ex-friend belittling me on command for a paycheck was never in any way to harm those who are battling this sickness and disease. I too have lost a family member behind this and do take it seriously. So to anyone other than who it was directed to, my deepest apologies. That was not the nature of this conversation. Tommie. Now that's what Tommie said, y'all. Now, I feel several ways about this, right? Let's start with her basically talking about how no one has ever seen her do coke, but they constantly say that she does on the show, and they never not air it, but they decide to air her revealing that he got AIDS on the show and he's not a part of the cast. Now, what I will say is that is true. Now, if she's already proved that she ain't did no coke, then at the same time, I do feel like, a drug accusation and revealing people's health, health situation is two different things. But she does have a point, because I even just said, why would they air her saying that in the first place? And number two, they do be saying that she do coke. I don't know if that's the case or not. But Tommie, you talking about now the part that really got me with her, I'm finna show it to y'all one more time. The part that really got me with her is this last part of this post that she made. Talking about something. Tearing down Black people shouldn't be celebrated the way it is, but each and every subscription shows that this is what y'all want to see. Don't be shocked now. You pay to see it. You're also a part of it. Well, Tommie, you are a part of it because you choose to partake in it. You choose to partake in the shit. So you don't have nobody but yourself to blame for it, baby girl. You are the one who signed the contract. You are the one that keeps coming back. You keep coming back, Tommie. And on top of that, you tear down people yourself when you're on these shows. But you sitting up here talking about this is what the people want. And this is also what you want to do to make money, right? So if it wasn't for these people subscribing, then you wouldn't make no money. You ain't doing shit else. Because guess what? I'm one of the people that subscribe to that bullshit ass app Zeus. I'm one of the people that subscribe to it. And I was only subscribed to it for bad boys. But if it wasn't for my friends using my Zeus account, I would have been canceled the shit. I don't use it. My friends use it. I pay for them to use it. To be honest, I pay for my friends to use that shit. I don't use that Zeus account for nothing. I don't use it at all. My friends do. But my thing is, you talking about tearing people down should not be, you know, celebrated. You celebrate it every time you sign that dotted line to be on that show. So what you talking about, Tommie? You don't want to take responsibility. You don't want to take any accountability for anything that you do. And I just think that is crazy. And you too old to be on baddies. And on top of that, ain't you somebody, mama? Don't you got like 2 kids? Ain't you a grandmama or something by now? Like, to be honest, you nor Natalie should be on baddies. That's why I'm glad that the girls like, you know, Tiara and Stassi, like some of the former bad girls, they're not on that show because they've grown. They're not bad girls anymore. They're bad mamas. Not bad mamas, but they're mothers, they're wives. They have businesses now. They've moved past being a bad girl. Like, I don't even know why Natalie's still on here. I don't know, but she's delusional. She's deluded. Her and, you know, Chinely Nunn, who needs to get some more of that chin shaved off. And that's it. So I don't know. But we're gonna see how far this goes, y'all. Shout out to 200 people that's in here. We're gonna move on to the very last topic of the day, and that is this beef with Phaedra Parks, Dr. Heavenly, and Quad. Okay, now before we get into them, let me play this for y'all real fast.
The state of love, bonding, trust, real friendship.
All right. So Phaedra, who's now disqualified on Dancing with the Stars, she recently did an interview and she was talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then she was also, you know, discussing how she revived, you know, Married to Medicine. And people think that that's a lie. So what we're going to do is get into where this whole beef started. And then we're going to continue on because there was more that was said in this situation, y'all. Okay. So let me pull this up. All right. Let me share this tab instead. Okay. Here we go. Let's get into it. Let me remove this. Okay. There we go.
Of Atlanta. Do you think you revived the show?
Well, of course I did. I revived most shows. Look at the numbers for Married to Medicine.
And so Dr. Heavenly responded at the top saying, I'm sure she didn't say that. It must be AI. And I am inclined to believe that it is AI. Because what did Phaedra, do to get the ratings up? Because that is the long-standing argument with these weird ass Phaedra fans who really believe that she came along and, you know, brought the views back up. And I'm inclined to let you guys know that that's a fucking lie. What viewers did she bring back? Okay, because the views ain't go up that high. Okay, so we're gonna compare season 9 to season 10. Okay, so everybody get ready to do your math. Okay, now let's get into it. So these are the ratings for season 9 in 2022. These are the ratings. Let's look at it. 18 episodes, including the reunion. It started off with 690,000, 650,000, 740,000, 670,000. As you can see, the ratings from last year was they hovered between 600,000 and 700,000 a week. The lowest viewed episode was the last part of the reunion, which was 400,000 people. The highest rated show of the season was the first part of the reunion, which was $800,000. I mean, not $800,000, 800,000 viewers, right? So that was season 9, and that was the season that Quad returned as a series regular. Now let's get into season 10. Now we're going to keep in mind that the premiere episode was 600,000 people. Well, close to 700,000 people, I must say. So let's go ahead and get into the next part. Let's get into season 10, where Phaedra joined. Now, number one, the ratings were down, for the first episode. Now, the first episode opened up with 600,000 views. Okay, that's for season 10. Now, season 9, the episode opened up with almost 700,000. But this one was right at 600. So, for her to say that she revived the show, for her to say that she's the reason why the ratings are up, her and her quacky fans, the ratings did not do anything any different than what they did last season. They went down, actually, just a tad bit. I won't say that they plummeted, but they did go down just a little bit. But look at the difference. Look at the material. You can be the judge of it, okay? Look at the material. Let's go back up to season 9, the season before that. 6, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 5, 7, 7, 8, 7, 4, okay? Those ratings were pretty much the same, right? That's season 9. Let's go back down some, right back to season 10. 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5. The ratings did not move. The ratings did not move. The ratings did not move. So the way that they be talking about it, they be talking like Phaedra, brought this show back to 800,000, 900,000 viewers a week. That's how they making it sound, but that ain't what's going on here. So how did she bring the ratings back up, and how did she revive anything? Because if you really want to be honest, if you really want me to be real, Sweet Tea was the one that was way more interesting than Phaedra was last season. I don't care what nobody say. And I ain't just saying it because Sweet Tea did an interview with me. I ain't saying none of that. But Sweet Tea was more interesting than Phaedra was. And Sweet Tea's storyline was the reason why I was tuning back in, because Quad's on the show, Dr. G is on the show, and now this Sweet Tea chick is on the show, who is the new fiance of Quad's ex-husband, and Quad is on his damn show. Yes, I'm watching. I ain't watched in 2 seasons. This is the first season I watched in 2 motherfucking years, okay? The last time I watched Married to Madison was season 7, that last season that Mariah and her crunchy edges in part was on the goddamn show, okay? And I don't even like Mariah, but that was the last 4 season I watched, was season damn 7. The last time I reviewed the show and all. I didn't want to review that show when Anila Big Nose ass was on this show. I didn't want to see her ass. I did not like Anila. She was the reason why I tuned the fuck out. So what do you mean? So let's be real. Phaedra didn't do nothing for Married to Medicine. And no, I don't like Phaedra. But we're going to be real about the situation. She didn't do shit for the show. She ain't do nothing. All these Phaedra friends were so happy and throwing their confetti and the balloons and shit in the air when it was all revealed that Phaedra was coming back. But Phaedra didn't do shit. Phaedra has always coasted by. Let's take a history lesson, because I wasn't supposed to be on here no more than 30 minutes, because I'm supposed to be watching this Chase in Orlando pre-show because my best friend is on there. But we're going to get into it. This is the last thing we're talking about, so we got a little bit of time. Let me let y'all know something. Phaedra has never been that motherfucking entertaining. Let's be clear, okay? Let's be clear. Her very first 2 seasons, she coasted the fuck by. All she did was lie. She lied about how far along she was in her pregnancy. She didn't want nobody to know her ass got pregnant before she got married. Okay, that's number one. Number two, all she did was throw these she had a sip and see some shit I ain't never heard of before. And this whole over the top baby shower that she had, it was all weird and shit. Then she wanted to be a damn funeral home director the very next season. Like, she didn't really do that much until Kenya came along, flirted with Apollo, and amped her ass up. And from that point on, everybody was going up for Phaedra because everybody hated Kenya. So that's why everybody was going up for Phaedra, because everybody hated motherfucking Kenya. Okay? Everybody hated Kenya, so that's why they was going up for Phaedra. And then when that ran dry, this beef with Candy also kept your ass afloat. You needed Kenya, you needed Candy, and you needed Apollo to keep your ass afloat. Without either of them, you didn't do shit. You needed that Candy beef after that Kenya shit cooled the fuck down. And people can say whatever they want to say about Candy, but Candy had a family, she had a husband. She didn't really need them girls. She had interesting people around her, so she could do what she could. I ain't saying that she was the savior to the show, because we already know that Nene was the one who brought everything. Like, we know that. I don't even like Nene, but we know that. But Phaedra coasted, and she didn't even reveal nothing about her real life. She didn't show her real life. All she did was sit her ass up there and just tell lies. Like, she was just telling lies, and her fans was eating these damn lies up like it was collard greens, pork chops, and some fucking mashed potatoes and gravy with the motherfucking gravy. Okay? So please, but that's beyond. I wasn't even supposed to be going in on her ass like that, but I get so sick of her fans acting like she just the savior to all reality show. Because if she's the savior, why the fuck she didn't save Bryce and Family Values? And why the hell y'all didn't watch Marriage Boot Camp when she was on there with that fake ass relationship with Medina Islam? Why y'all didn't watch it then? She was good for traders because she's a trader in real life, so it was good for her. However, let's get into Dr. Heavenly and Quad's response.
On the Real Housewives of Atlanta, do you think you revived the show? Well, of course I did.
She said she revived Housewives.
No shows. Look at the numbers from Married to Medicine.
And she said she revived
the Real Housewives of
Baby, Miss Phaedra says she has come in and revived. I had to see it for myself. Says she has revived Real Housewives of Atlanta, and has said she has also revived Miss Married to Medicine. Now, that is news to me, because per what I can see in most of you with a good set of eyes, even if you had LASIK, honey, hell, if you had glaucoma, you still could see. She ain't not raising no numbers over here down to the Married to Medicine. I'm trying to understand, how do you revive a show when you just making faces? Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. How does that happen? If that is the case, then how about next season, season 12, we all just make faces? And let's see how revived the show will be.
You know what, quite honestly, I thought that was a kind of slap in the face, because I honestly think, and you tell me what you think, did we not help her? I mean, your words, she was benched for 5 years. Those were your words.
Well, we didn't see her at all for 5 years. I mean, maybe sprinkles here and there, but not really much of anything. And if we're talking about revival, I would have to say she most certainly was resuscitated, as I helped to usher her in to Married to Medicine. Okay, and I think it's the other way around. I think she's quite confused. I don't know, maybe she's been dropped on her head or something. I don't know. But I think when we're talking about reviving, I think it's the other way around. See, she did not revive Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine revived her career. And I'm just saying, and I would like for her to pay homage to the girls. I'm just saying, just on some real shit. And publicly say that you are known for reviving shows, or you're reviving shows, when you didn't offer that, we didn't get that. Like, it was crickets when it came down to her.
I mean, but she did good on Traders. From what I heard, I didn't see it, but
Well,
I
I
heard.
think that's a great platform for her. She was being true to who she is, a trader.
Okay, all right.
Come see me. Come see me. I'm saying come see me because I'm not the ones that you know, people be running around here like, oh, she might come see me.
We saw you season 11. I think we saw you, baby. I saw you already, baby. And you. Well, I'm not gonna give away the season, but you tickle me. I know David was mad at me because I laughed.
What?
You're back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do you think you revived the show?
And my question is, where was the lie? Where was the lie? Did Quad lie? Where was the lie? Because I didn't see one, nor did I hear one. Where was the lie? Where was the lie? You know what I'm saying? Where was the lie here? Because absolutely not. She ain't lie. Quad didn't lie not one time. But just like Too Feisty said in my comments, okay? She says, but I gotta spread the blame around. Heavenly and Toya and Simone had Phaedra come on and acted like fangirls and let her coast throughout the season. They made Phaedra feel like she was Married to Medicine's lifeboat. And they did make her feel that way. And that's why her ass was doing the absolute most. That's why she was doing the most. That's why she thought that she had it in her twisted, evil little brain of hers that she was the savior to Married to Medicine. And you know, although I personally, in my personal, as Jamie and as me would say, I do feel like sometimes people give Married to Medicine a lot, although it is a consistently good show. To me, they've had two seasons that were not that great. But what I will say is this. They didn't need Phaedra. Because if you really want to be real about it, the show itself, while it started off very strong last season, I must say that it started off very strong last season, but after that, you know, it kind of went down when Quad left. The show really was boring after Quad left, to be honest. Like it went down. It wasn't good no more when Quad left. And here this bitch go, you just be on time for this panel tonight. That's what you do, bitch. But hey, bestie, what's going on, friend? But yeah, like Quad didn't lie. Quad did not lie, not one bit on Phaedra. You know, Phaedra got resuscitated because she was on this damn show. Because when nobody giving her no jobs, and at all, no one was giving her ass any jobs when she was sitting her ass on the bench. When Married to Medicine picked her ass up off the bench, that's when she started getting these jobs, started being on, you know, traders and all those things. You know, that's when the lights, you know, that's when she saw the light at the end of the tunnel when she got on Married to Medicine. Now I'm trying to find Phaedra's response because I think she did respond. So I'm trying to find that real fast. It's somewhere on one of these blog sites. Where is it at? Oh, there you go. All right, let's get into it. I don't know if I'm allowed to put this on the screen, but let's see. Hold on, y'all. Here we go.
We're going to see more of her on our TV screens November 24th because Married to Medicine is back. The trailer just dropped. What was your thoughts when you saw the trailer? I saw Apollo in the trailer. Talk to me about that.
I didn't watch it. I hadn't watched it, so I don't know what's in the trailer because I'm on Housewives now, so I didn't watch that. But I was committed to this show, so I'm not into distractions, and that was, you know. So yesterday I had to practice this, so I didn't watch it.
Well, now that you have time, do you plan to watch it and, you know, go from there? Maybe.
Catch me on Housewives of Atlanta in 2025.
Okay. Well, since it sounds like you're done with Married to Medicine, that's what it sounds like to me. Because you keep name dropping Housewives, which I'm absolutely looking forward to. But I have to get your reaction because the Married to Medicine ladies, Quad, Heavenly, they had something shady to say about you saying you revived the show. this is not the end of this. They revived your career. I'm like, did you? Did they? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, numbers never lie. This was the best numbers that they've had in the history of the show. And the only thing different was myself and Sweet Tea. So it was either Sweet Tea or me.
Hey, Phaedra Parks, the winning team, you guys.
Okay.
Well, I look forward to seeing more of you. Obviously, seeing more of you next season. Will you be tuning in to watch her upcoming new two shows?
Well, I'm mostly going to be tuning into Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Exactly.
2025.
Him to go, Phaedra.
2025. We're going back to basics.
Fabulousness, fierceness, and fun.
They revive your career.
You know what, quite honestly.
Okay, so let's get back into these numbers again. And let me prove to y'all how much of a liar this motherfucker is, okay? Let's go back to the lies once again. The lies. Let's get back into the lies again, okay? Now, what we gonna do before I go, because I got to go, but before we get up out of here, we gonna get back into these lies that this girl told, because she just be lying. Talking about these are the biggest numbers that they ever had on the show. Okay, she said numbers don't lie, but people do. Girl, your numbers are lying. Yeah, numbers don't lie, and I'm going to show you why they don't. So let's start off with the first season. The first season opened up with 1.89 million views, okay? And they rose to, 2.66 million views. And by the end of the season, the last reunion had 800,000 views. Season two, it was over a million viewer difference from the first season. The first season that they had opened up with 1.89 million. The second season opened up with 2.40 million viewers. And it kept 2 million, per episode for the first half. And by the second half, we were going down to about 1 million an episode. We may fall a little bit down to about 800 to 900, but for the most part, we opened up with 2 million viewers. Going to the third season, season 3, the season that Mariah Huck was no longer a series regular. The show opened up with 1.33 million views, okay? And we closed it with 1.13 million views at the reunion, okay? So that's the third season. Season 4, we opened up the season with 1.67 million viewers. And by the end of the season, we ended with the reunion with 900,000 viewers. Let's continue on with season 5. Season 5 opened up with 1.48 million viewers. And by the end of the season, we I think by this point, this is when they moved the show to Friday nights. Okay, it moved to Friday nights at one point in time, so they was fucking with the show. It went from Sunday night to Friday nights, and by the end of the season, we ended it with 900,000 viewers. Season 6, we opened up with 700,000 viewers, and by the last part of the reunion, we closed with 1.64 million viewers. Season 7, the season that I stopped watching, the last season I watched, we opened up with 900,000 viewers. And by the time we closed it at the end with the reunion part 3 at 1.32 million viewers. Season 8, we opened up with 700,000 viewers. And we ended it at the very end of the reunion with 700,000 viewers. So the ratings were steady. Last season, we opened up with 600,000 viewers. And we ended it with 400,000 viewers. And now we get to this past season, a season where she said they had the biggest numbers out of the whole entire season. We opened up with 600,000 viewers and we ended with 500,000 viewers. So how the fuck is season 10 the biggest numbers that they ever had? If you really want to be technical, season 2 had the highest ratings in the history of the show. Why you always lying? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Why the fuck you lying? Why you lying? Why you lying? Why are you lying? You gotta stop lying about stuff that you can easily research and know that it's a lie. Like, come on. Come on, you're nothing but a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker, and I won't let you back in my life. So I'm taking the house, the cars, the kids, and the dog. I want it all. The lies. This woman don't do nothing but lie. She don't do shit but lie. And it don't make no sense to lie so hard the way that she do. Like that, Phaedra knows she can lie. That's all I know. Y'all know how I feel about liars. Y'all know I hate liars. Y'all know I detest liars. Y'all know I do not like liars. I hate liars. I really do. But y'all, that's all I got, y'all. That is all that I got for y'all today. Let me go and watch this pre-show with my friend. My best friend is on it. Jamar's on it. And y'all know we coming back around 9:30 for the chasing panel. So let me go, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of not Young, Fresh and New. Damn. Yes, for the mess. I really enjoyed doing this. We only had 3 topics and I talked about it within an hour. But that's all that I got right now. That's all I got. We done talked about DaBaby and Megan. We talked about Tommie and Bobby Lytes. And now we done talked about Phaedra versus the Married to Medicine girls. We done talked about all that. So shout out to everybody. I am out of here, y'all. And until the next, I think we're done promoting Bando's Don't Sweat Me song because he got another song that's about to drop within a few weeks. So we're done promoting Don't Sweat Me. He got a whole new song coming out. So when he comes out with the new record, I'll promote it then. But right now we're done with promotion of Don't Sweat. I promoted Don't Sweat since July. We got a new record coming out. So we're done for today. And we are out of here. And I will see you guys on the next one. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so we can be so y'all can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, this is your boy Scotty, and I'm out of here. Until the next one. Bye.